We looked at the certificates that are required for Pondicherry. This is a very simple process of counseling. They don't complicate things as far as the uploads and everything is concerned. So you need your NEET PG scorecard. This is the August 30th scorecard. Today, let us say you don't have it, you can get it from NBE. We have put up a video in the resources section of ZyNerd on how to get it from NBE through the communications portal, raise an issue. Or if you don't have it, don't worry about it. September 10th scorecard is fine, but always use details from your August 30th scorecard, that is better. Date of birth proof, high school certificate or higher secondary school certificate or birth certificate is required. MBBS degree certificate or professional pass certificate or course completion certificate. Residence certificate, we looked at different criteria. For each of the criteria, one or more residence certificate formats are available. You can check on, it will also tell you where you can get this. These are available under the resources section in ZyNerd. Those specific information that is given in the bulletin. So wherever you want to look at the certificates and documents, go to the resource. If you're a subscriber, you can go to resources section under pointers for counseling management. You will have a section called certificates and documents. There under Pondicherry, you will be able to get this information. You just browse through resources. We also have done a video on where it is available. Freedom fighter certificates, community certificate if it is applicable, and PWD certificate and sports certificates if it is applicable. Now we come to an important part in Pondicherry, which is the affidavit as per Annexure A. Pondicherry clearly defines that you should not have, if you are claiming a resident, as claiming that you are a resident of Pondicherry and you want to be eligible for government quota or the minority seats, etc., you should not have claimed residence anywhere else across. So let us say you have claimed residence in Tamil Nadu or in Kerala, then you might not be eligible for Pondicherry government quota. So you have to take a decision, because you will be submitting an affidavit in a stamp paper. This year it is a stamp paper, 20 rupees. You have to print that affidavit in the stamp paper. You'll show that affidavit too and get it notarized from, and then scan it and upload it. So all these documents, self-attested copy, you have to attest after printing it out or getting a copy, and say self-attested, sign it, and then upload a copy while you are applying all these documents. Similarly, you also have, if you are a Telugu minority or a Christian minority candidate, either your transfer certificate should mention the mother tongue or religion, or you need to get a certificate from the school last studied. If you are a Pondicherry resident Christian minority, a community certificate may also be applicable, but just check. Any one of these would be sufficient. Printout of the application form, always take it, and the allotment letter, always take it. That is required when? At the time of joining. All these 1 to 11, if this is applicable or as applicable, the rest for everyone. All these are required to be uploaded after self-attestation. Self-attestation, don't forget, after self-attestation during the application form filling. We have been having this issue, right? The transfer certificate. What is the transfer certificate? I will not be getting the transfer certificate. This is not required for upload. Even for joining, that is fine. As of now, this is not required for upload. Don't worry about this. This is mentioned in the prospectus, but that is not required. Second, there is no information. Okay, so basically, and one more thing that you need to remember is, some of these this certificate, Annexure 1A, it is available, but you have to upload it after getting it in a stamp paper. It says in stamp paper, but anything is fine. You can get it in a normal stamp paper from your location is fine, and attested by the notary. From your place of residence in Puducherry is fine. You need to attest it, from Puducherry from a notary, and then upload it, scan it and then upload it after getting it printed and notarized. Now the format of certificates for residence based on 5 years, and then residence based on schooling, etc. You have certificates. This is for residence based on 5 years, and this is for residence based on 5 years, this certificate. These two together, if you have studied for 5 years, and this if your parent is part of the central or paramilitary force for 3 years, and then you having completed 2 years in higher secondary in this together form one criteria. And 4 and 5, this is for defense personnel killed in action and under that criteria, and this is for those who are Pondicherry government employees who have been passed away during duty, who have died during service. These are the caste, community and other certificates which are actually which are actually required. This is a sample. You will get to know. This is the base. You can get the freedom fighter certificate from the freedom fighter cell. Sainik welfare cell will give you the ex-serviceman certificate, etc. And this is the affidavit which has to be printed in 20 rupees stamp paper. The format is also available. It will also be available under the resources section in ZyNerd. Now, other formats. What are the other formats mentioned? EWS certificate not applicable to our knowledge because there is no place to give information that you are EWS. So this is, and no seats were available till now. PWD certificate, it will directly be given to you from the Directorate of Health and Family Welfare. The format is also available. Religious minority from school. This is in case you don't have a TC, or in case you don't have a TC or community, then you will have to get these certificates respectively. Stray round undertaking is also given. Before the stray round, you have to give an undertaking that if you leave the seat, you will be debarred from counselling for the next year. In fact, it says exam for the next year. I don't know how they'll implement, but it's debarred for the next year, and all your tuition fee will be forfeited. There are strong clauses in Pondicherry on forfeiture for stray round. We will have a separate session on that. That is also applicable.